Hello everyone, welcome back to some more BTD6. This challenge was added in a while ago. It is called one-sided. The whole gimmick is that you can only place your towers on one half of Infernal. Now Infernal is considered to be one of the easiest extra maps, if not the easiest. And so I'm thinking that this challenge might do a lot to kind of spice up the difficulty here. I brought it to the end as I think as a global camo is going to be quite helpful. As you can see, there's not really going to be a lot of space for kind of stuff like villages, so I may as well get something like that to the end to hopefully help out in that regard. That does mean I need to actually get something for like leads, especially DTs in the late game. I'm kind of thinking that Glue Storm is going to be what I go for. Not 100% sure what the strategy I want to go for today is, but if I had to guess, it's probably going to revolve around snipers, as there's not really too many global range options outside of maybe, let's say, Beast Handler's Bird. But I mean, I feel like saving up for the bird might be kind of hard, and I can't really like move it to the bottom lane, so I think we're going to go for snipers today. Now the only issue with just snipers is that they are kind of weak to the late game. It's not like we're going to be able to get too many of them. So I do have to do something else besides snipers. Unfortunately, Desperado is not available in this quest, which is kind of cringe if I'm being honest. But oh well, I wouldn't really know what I'd even use for Desperado here anyways. And so for this round, let's just use Etienne's drones, because there's a lot of whites here. I think we're going to save up for Bouncing Bullet. Hopefully I can get Alk on it, which I can. Thankfully there is enough space here. I have to, hold on, gonna get you for leads. I'm gonna use Etienne's drones here, because we beat this round, we get Bouncing Bullet, and then boom, early game is finished. Now I gotta save up for Moab D. What I want to get for Moabs, who knows. I could go for Sniper. Go for a semi-auto, hopefully. I don't know if I even have enough money to be able to afford semi-auto. Hopefully I do. I sure don't. We are like about around 1k off. Is this gonna be enough here? We just have to pop it. I mean, that's decent time, but I don't think it's gonna be enough time to finish the ceramics. It is surprisingly. Anyway, semi-auto now. Let's get you back on first. Actually, I guess strong doesn't really matter because we have Bouncing Bullet to clean up. Alright, so far it hasn't really been too bad, but late game is really going to be where we struggle. Spirit of the Forest I think is also the tower I want to try to get. Anyways, let's go for Alchemist, like let's say here. Do I have space for you? But I do have space for you over here. Yeah. So that's fine. And then yeah, we should be fine against ceramics and Moabs for a while. So we're just going to save for supply drop. I think cash generation is allowed here, because this is Impoppable rules, not chimps. So there's that. There's actually kind of a lot of balloons here. This guy is kind of screwing us with him on strong, so I guess we'll get you back on first, that you're not popping all the mobs at once, as well as all ceramics. Alright, supply drop now. See if I can save up for Elite Sniper, although 63 is coming in pretty soon. I don't know if one supply drop is going to be enough for 63. I don't think it is anyways. Etienne's 12 already. I forget he kind of levels pretty fast since this is an excerpt map. But who knows. We do have some abilities, but UCAV's not going to last long enough to really kind of help for 63. Anyways, we get our first supply drop now, like a couple rounds later. I guess first thing I want to do is I do want to go for Druid at least. Hopefully we are fine against these camos, or this Fortifieds. What happened to 63? Oh, is this the ABR? No, it's Impoppable. There's no way we beat 63 that easily. Oh, I guess maybe this might just be custom rounds. That could also be the case. Also, I'm just going to use this, so that way we're going to be fine here. Full auto, I think I'll grab. And then now I have to save up for Elite Sniper. It still is pretty crazy that even though half the map is unavailable, Infernal is still pretty easy. I do kind of wonder why this is, because you don't really have a lot of land space, and this map isn't really all that long. So I do wonder what contributes to it kind of being so easy. I guess maybe it's just because we have so many powerful global range options, and this map does kind of force you into using those global range options, so it does end up being kind of trivial. Since normally you could use something like Apache Prime and you'd be just fine. Whereas on kind of other extra maps that are multi-lane, Apache Prime wouldn't really be too good there. Also, for 76 here, we're just going to use UCAV. There we go. We're going to go into the 80s and not having... We're going to have Elite Sniper, but that's going to be our kind of main DPS. I guess we might have to skip out on Spirit, because it does going to be kind of a lot of money, and we're not really making too much from this. Elite Sniper now. Cool, so we should be fine, hopefully until DDTs. Does Etienne... Etienne's going to get 20 before the DT rounds come out. The question is, though, is that going to be enough for DTs? Also, we're just going to use UCAV? No, I don't think we need to. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're going to try to save for Elite Defender here. And then DT rounds, I have no clue. Can I get glue? Glue does fit, but I don't really know if it's going to be able to hit. Mia might be because mud hitboxes are huge. Okay, we got perma UCAV, so we're going to be doing too good in the damage department. Let's see. We're kind of making a lot of money here since it's quite easy. I want to see if I can save for Spirit now. It's 42k, which is kind of a lot. But I think we might be able to get there. Depends on how DT rounds are, but with Etienne being 20, I think we should be fine here. We're just gonna use UCAV and hope that's it's up for 90. Oh, 90's... Oh, we skipped the rounds. I just noticed that. It skipped 89 and went straight to 90. Yeah, once UCAV worn out, we our damage kind of fell off a cliff. Unfortunate. We do have enough to afford Elite Defender, which I think is gonna be what we are gonna get here. So I think Elite Defender should handle DT just fine, yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna skip Spirit. You don't need it. There's space for another Sniper, so we're gonna get another Bouncing Bullet. We're gonna get you up to Stronger Stim. We are going to get a Maim. And I think that's all we're gonna do. I need to use... Do I need to use Etienne's drones? I think we might be fine. Okay, so Maim now. Let's get you on Strong. Go for the Shrapnel Cross Path, as we do want that group stun. And then for round 100, what do I even want to do? We do have space for Spike Storms, but is Spike Storm gonna be enough? Actually, we have water, so as long as we save enough for First Strike, I think we should be fine. So let's just start setting up for First Strike now. We skipped 95, but it means we still have to deal with 98, which I think is fine. So next round's gonna be 100. I'll just use you now. See if using UCAV early is the move here. We're kind of struggling there. I might need to get Maim on first instead. Get you on first. And then I think I need to use UCAV later. Okay, I need you, since we're going to have to deal with the bad next round. You don't really have a lot of money to spend here, and I can't really sell too much. I could potentially try to sell Elite Defender, but I don't know what I would get instead. Once the dragon makes another loop, I'll use UCAV. So, like now? And I'll use drones just because why not? And the ZMGs have made it kind of far. It's a bit worrying, but we are doing better against normal balloons. Come on. Okay. CMGs are all dead. We have to clean all this up, though. And boom. Then there's the bad this round. Do I have enough for Spike Storms? Not at all. Let's actually get rid of you and then get that. I'm gonna use this early. I think that was the move. I don't know if we're actually gonna get 2 first strikes, so maybe that wasn't the best move. Although it popped pretty early, but thing is, without Maim, we kind of suck against them. Okay. So, I think we can get rid of you, and then go for Spike Storm. Ah, we still can't afford it. I guess I could use this immediately, sell it, and then get Spike Storm. Do I have enough for 2? Actually, I do have space for 2, which is surprising. I don't even have enough for a second one. Oh well. Okay, let's use that. It's gonna pop. And then we should be fine here. And easy. Easy, not even a sweat. Completing Infernal from one side wasn't too bad. I guess a bit of a short run today. I'm guessing that most people probably went for a sniper strategy, as I'm not really sure what else you could realistically do here. I don't know if you have enough space for aces. You probably don't have enough for a heli pilot. And the only other decent global range I can think of is Beast Handler with the bird. But saving up for Polkai mid game might be kind of tough. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Basically just goes to show how easy Infernal is, even if, you know, you're only beating half the rounds as well as half the side. But yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. Link is down below in the description. Have a nice day, everyone.